If you'd have told me I wouldn't catch one in this pocket, I'd have said you were crazy. Really just trying to get a bite, as depressing as that sounds. Dude, they were so loaded in here the other day. Where'd they go? They're just gone. I thought I was really gonna catch in this final period scoping, and big one, a huge one. That helps the cause right there. That's a 6-pounder all day.
All right, day one of the BPT starts in 8 minutes, and we're just now launching. But trailer event practice was kind of bleh. Like, I caught some bass, but like the non-scoping stuff was so bad, and we're starting non-scoping. So we're gonna scope the last period of the day. Hopefully we can kind of throttle them then. But like, my first start of the day is going to be a continuation of practice. I'm gonna trust my gut, fish on a whim. We've got warm, stormy conditions, so I'm gonna fish fast. Try to find and locate some fish and just trust my gut. That's all we can do. Hopefully we can find a few.
Three, 2, 1, lines in.
I don't know if he's gonna score. He's not going to.
1 pound 8 ounces.
All right, right on the dot. I got a sticker, says the no skunk boys. We didn't skunk today. No, he's gotta have to be close.
1 pound 7 ounces, non-scorable.
Yeah. Barely. Look, I just fell out.
2 pounds 11 ounces.
All right, there we go. A little better.
Can we get a picture of that one?
My goal was 7 scorables through the first 2 periods. If I can do that, I'll be sitting in a really good position to go scoping. Good one. There we go. So I switched rods this year. This is the Reese Fishing Next 2. It's got all carbon handles. This is a glass rod, 755. We're actually catching them on a brand new bait from Geecrack right here. It was a bladed jig. You've all seen a jackhammer, but this right here, new bait from Geecrack. They're dropping on Tackle Warehouse on Wednesday, so make sure you check them out. Can't say much more than that.
2 pounds 12 ounces.
But it's fun to get bit on it. If we didn't get bit down that stretching right there, we probably ought to roll. Oh, doggy. I saw my line jump and I'm like, there's no way. It was swimming out so fast. All right, guys, we're gonna run before the end of the period. We're just gonna run across the creek.
3, 2, 1, lines out.
Well, you know, that was a tough period, no doubt about it. But you know, my goal in the non-scope periods was to catch 7 bass or 2 periods. So we caught 3 this last period. If I can catch 4 this next period, I'll be pretty happy. Because I mean, I watched half the top 20 catch them scoping out in front of me. Now, I'm not planning on scoping in here. I can, but I'm wanting to go down lake, and so I'm kind of just playing a wind switch. Banking on a wind switch, and then we'll go from there. But it's hard to not be scoping and watching other guys catch them scoping, but it's a challenge, and I'm up for it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lines in.
You watch how much slower Score Tracker is this period. It's gonna be crazy, I'm telling you. It's been a minute without a bite, that's for sure. Make like 1 more cast, then we're gonna go. Yeah, we're riding a struggle bus. We're actually fishing right by where we put in here. We've had a few little flurries where we felt like we were getting onto something, and it's just kind of died. Hadn't had even a bite in a while. Really, I'm just trying to survive till I go to my scope period. You know, I'm gonna need to catch some more fish just fishing. There's no doubt about it, but we're just being patient. We'll see if our decision pays off, and hopefully we can, you know, catch a few more fish winding a chatterbait around. I don't know how big he is. He'll score.
fat that joker is. Oh, yo-yo and a lipless around.
Pound 6 ounces.
There we go. The drought is broken. Dude, he's as thick as he is long. Maybe we pick up a lipless and wind it around for a while. There he is. Look at that.
2 pounds 7 ounces.
All right. I think we're throwing the lipless the rest of this period. There he is. Yeah, he scores. Okay. All right, we're around some fish now.
2 pounds 6 ounces.
All right. Seiji, that one's for you. I got some of these baits while I was in Japan. You can't get them in the States, but he opened his doors to a shop and let me buy some. So, well, we finally got a little momentum going. Changed locations and switched to a lipless crankbait and instantly started catching fish. We got a pretty hard wind blow right now. I'm hoping this is just like the last of the southerly wind, because we needed to switch out of the west to make the run down the lake. Just with the wind blowing down here, we've got good grass. The creek channel's right here. I mean, less than a cast. So, I mean, it's just got big fish written all over it. But I'm feeling a lot better than I was 30 minutes ago. I was pretty frustrated 30 minutes ago. Just getting a couple bites really changes your attitude. There he is.
2 pounds 9 ounces.
I'm just throwing up on a big flat here. And we've got eelgrass and hydrilla. And you know, one thing I've noticed through practice, their strike zone's really small. You just see that through live scope. But I'm making my cast. I'm trying to make about every 1.5 to 2 feet, just fan casting around. And this is right where I caught that first one just a second ago. So that's 4 fish out of this 75-yard stretch. There's your wind switch. About to get wet. Man, I love fasting. All right, I got about 5 more casts. We've got a not so fun boat right ahead of us, boys.
All right, all right, all right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines in. Lines out.
Give me that key. Thank you, sir. Free at last. Free at last. See if everything works. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Oh, so beautiful. There you go, Mr. Scope Nazi.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines in. Give me a period 3.
Yeah, so this is what I've been waiting for all day. Was my scope period. I've run down the lake, just kicked my Garmin live scope on and picked up. I'll have to throw a minnow and a jerkbait. It'll be the only 2 baits I'll throw the rest of the day. A couple pockets here that I've had a lot of success in practice. So we'll see. Hopefully they're still there. The reason I didn't come here this morning, we've got Main Lake right there. There was 18-20 mile an hour wind blowing right into this stuff. So there's a chance that these fish didn't like that and have moved. And you know, nomadic fish do tend to move. Scope one. One down, 15 to go.
2 pounds 3 ounces.
Still a few swimming around out here. Striper.
Wrong species.
I think that looked like a bass, a longer fish. Eat it, that's a big one if it's a bass. Got it. If it's a bass, it's a big one. Stay down. That'll help the cause. Okay.
4 pounds 0 ounces.
It's crazy how rushed you feel doing this in the first or in the last period. Not liking what I'm seeing here. All right, we're gonna idle out of here. Dude, they were so loaded in here the other day. Where'd they go? Dude, they were floating everywhere in here, in the docks, out in the middle. I mean, dude, you couldn't. I was just like, you want me to catch another one? You want me to catch another one? They're just gone. If you'd have told me I wouldn't catch one in this pocket, I'd have said you were crazy. Yeah, I'm
really just trying to get a bite. As depressing as that sounds, I thought I was really going to catch in this final period scoping, and it just really hadn't developed. The fish have moved around on me a little bit and just hadn't been really biting well. You know, we've had a completely different wind than what we had in practice. I guess it's moved my fish around, but we're still trying. You know, we got an hour left. You get in the right little zone scoping. I mean, we saw how fast some of those guys caught them today, but it's been tough, man. I'm pretty frustrated with how the day's gone so far. Really was banking on my whole day on this scoping stuff, and it has not panned out at all. But it's been tough. There's a bass. Ain't a big one, but came back and got it. Fisher's on brush.
1 pound 13.
Okay. All right. Brush fish, huh? 12 foot of water. Eat it. Big one, a huge one. Please stay hooked. It's a heavy hitter fish right here. Let's go. That helps the cause right there. That's a 6 pounder all day. How about that one, huh? Struggling. Look in the mouth of this fish. Dude, there is a crappie tail or a giant gizzard tail sticking out of her throat. Look at that. Look at the size of that tail.
5 pounds 9 ounces.
Oh, I big-eyed the crap out of that one. That tells you how tough of a day I've had, but man, what a fish. That's a good one right there. That helps the cause. Well, that makes me feel a little better. To say it's been a struggle would be an understatement, but a fish like that helps. No doubt. So, oh man, that makes me feel better. But let's go. Got a few more minutes.
3 minutes, 1 minute 30 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out. And then round day 1.
Well, that didn't go as planned at all. Never does, but you know, kind of got bailed out there by 1 5 pounder at the end of the day. You know, the goal obviously is to make a check, but we really want to make that knockout round because everything's kind of resetting off the board, and this time of year a lot of stuff can change. But we're gonna have to get scrappy tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do, where we're gonna do it. I know what I'm gonna do in my non-scoping periods. I feel like I got a little bit more dialed in with that today, but outside of that, you know, my big decision, if I'm gonna have a good event, I've got to get this scoping deal dialed in. I thought I had it dialed in, and I clearly don't. So back to the drawing board on that, and you know, hopefully tomorrow's a new day. Got a little bit of ground to make up, that's all. I didn't.
You waited till the third.
I waited till the third and it sucked. I chopped down, and dude, all my fish were gone. Like gone. Not a good
when
day.
you should have zagged.
Huh?
Dig when you should have zagged. You're
Yeah.
still good though.
We'll be all right.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine.
They did catch them better than I thought they would.
Oh golly, blast. I thought it was gonna be 40, 42, 45 pounds, something like that.
I was thinking 50, but it's gonna be like,
It's on track to be 80.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be 80.
Because I got like 27 or something, and I'm just barely in the money.
You got 30, I think.
I got 30, and I'm just barely in the money.
That's insane.
Like I'm 8 pounds out of the cut. I don't know. You have fun today? Good.
I'm gonna put a second jerk bait on. I don't know which one, but hey, I'm the only, maybe not the only one, because you got like Taku and all those guys from Japan. I guarantee I'm the only American right now on the professional fishing circuit that has a shindy.
Talk like loud, like excited.
Yay! I'm so stoked.
Super stoked day. Hype day.
Want to hear a scary story? I think that's really all I need to do.
All right.
Well, you know, today didn't go as planned, but we kind of survived it. Really, I had a good day outside of my scope period. I got lucky, caught a big one at the end of the day that salvaged everything, but it was completely opposite of what I expected. I thought I was going to have to really struggle through the non-scoping period, and then scope, I could run up the score track. And while I struggled not scoping, it was solid. I caught 7 fish. That was my goal. It was a solid start to the day. And then I was like, all right, let's cook now. And my scoping fish had left me. So I think I'm going to scope first period tomorrow. So if I suck in the first period, probably my whole tournament's over. But you know, that's kind of the plan. We're going to roll with it. Sunny day tomorrow. Completely different than anything we've seen. We haven't seen sun yet. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's the day one of the BPT season. We caught a big one, so it was cool. There were some highs, there were some lows. If you guys like what you saw, make sure you subscribe. And if you want to see more content, there's going to be one right here that you can click, watch our travel vlog, and then stay tuned because day 2 is coming right at you. Hopefully, we got some heroics coming. See y'all.